on, everybody?
I don't know if we're live or not. I think we are. Oh, I see a comment. Hey, you guys. What's up, Drifting Dreamers? How's it going, guys?
What's going on? What's going on? We are prepping ourselves some dinner.
Yeah.
Having a little date night here at home.
Yeah, chilling on a Saturday. Very unusual for us to be going live on a Saturday. But Grandma's got the kids tonight, and so it's just me and Gary. And Gary is actually getting us some dinner together.
Yeah. Cooking us some steaks.
Yeah.
Push that in so it's nice and seasoned.
Instead of cooking with Mel, it's cooking with Gary today.
Yeah. I gotta go wash my hands.
Yeah. Touch the meat, wash your hands. Touch the meat, wash your hands. How are you guys doing today, friends? You guys doing good? Kids are all at Grandma's. Gary and I are kind of relaxing. I put out a video today on SimpleLifeReclaimed. Hopefully you guys get to catch it. If not, that's okay. It'll still be there. Hi, Paul Honeyman. Hi, Skeeter. Hi, Skeeter Malcolm. Hi. Oh, I don't want to mispronunciate your name. Flania. I think that's how you say it. Flania. Flania. Mama Murphy. Walter, Mr. and Mrs. Walter Job Jr., Diane. Good to see everybody. And Miss Evelyn Newman, Linda, Jeannie, Sherry. Hello. Simply Evil. Good to see you guys. Bulldog Mama. I'm catching the live. I've been watching from just the beginning and just want to say I love you and your family. We love you back. Thanks for hanging out. Random live. Let me show you guys what Gary's got cooking up over here. And sorry, I am doing it from my cell phone here in the basement, so you know how that goes. Not as stable as the GoPro is. Here we go, swinging the camera around. Squirrel! Yeah, that's right, Richard. Squirrel! What you got cooking, baby? What you making?
So I'm making some asparagus, some steak, and some beans.
Ooh!
I'm just gonna use this seasoning.
What we got?
We got gourmet burger seasoning.
Burger seasoning on asparagus.
Yeah,
I like
what
it.
I used on my steak.
I like it.
I actually had the steak, like the gourmet steak seasoning, but I had like very little.
Yeah.
Now I'm resorting to the gourmet burger.
Hey,
seasoning.
it'll be good.
Yep. Same brand, so it should be somewhat close to the same, right?
It should be all right. Bulldog
be.
Mama says, "Hey, it is what it is. Love Gary's laugh and his later."
Exactly. So we got the Ninja heating up.
Yeah.
I love this little Ninja thing. We actually had this thing back in Arizona.
Yeah, this thing right here, guys. Yeah, it's called a Ninja Foodi, and it's essentially an air crisper, a dehydrator, roaster, baker. You can bake cakes in this thing. It's essentially like a tabletop oven, and that's a tabletop oven too, but they're just different. But this guy, when you use the grill setting, because it's got a grill setting over here, it cooks these things like if it was outside on a grill. And since everything is drying up but still wet and whatnot, we're grilling inside.
I want to hang out, relax inside.
Yeah.
Not outside, where all my chairs are wet.
Drifting Dreamer says bakes cakes. Dang, yes, it bakes cakes.
When we before we moved from Arizona, our stove took a dive.
Yeah.
All the appliances took a dive, and we had to buy all new ones. Well, they were expensive, and this wasn't too bad. So
my mama actually got me that one. Yeah.
That one, yep.
Yeah.
It saved us like no tomorrow, because we literally went out and bought one like this. This is the second one now.
Mhm.
But that's a lifesaver.
Yeah, that's our stove. This is how we cook, guys. That's how we cook. Make it happen.
Yep. It's off of. This is a dedicated outlet. That's a dedicated outlet. So, hey, it works.
It works. Can't be mad at it. It works.
No. And I'm happy about it. Sooner or later, we'll have a stove, but that's up there, not down here.
Yeah, we're not going to put one in the basement. No.
This is going to be a nice family game room, theater room, / whatever. We actually got YouTube up on the screen.
Yeah.
We've been chilling, relaxing. We're like, you know what? Let's just go live.
Yeah.
Let's hang out, have fun.
We don't have very often where it's just me and Gary at home without a bunch of kids and unless it's school time. And then usually during school hours, we're working and getting it. So
yeah,
this is like a rarity that Gary and I are home and alone, and have a few minutes before dinner time and before we have our alone time to spend some time with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy about it.
I know. Hey, you guys see that pretty thing in the background that Gary got me today? I'm so spoiled. I want to show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys how.
This ain't
turn
your
the camera away from me onto this
Alright.
guy. This guy right here.
Well,
You see how good he is to me?
This ain't your Valentine's Day.
This isn't even Valentine's Day. This is
No.
just because I love you.
Oh, this is our date night.
This is what I get on a date night.
We got the kids out of the house. You know, I'm cooking you dinner. You can relax, hang out. I folded all the laundry.
He's so
Laundry's all put
good.
away.
You're so
Everything's good. Just relax, hang out, and I got food.
I'm spoiled. I'm spoiled. I am so spoiled. Man gets me flowers. He's cooking me steaks. Takes care of all the things. I'm spoiled. Spoiled, spoiled, spoiled.
That smells good.
It does smell good. I wish we had smell-o-vision, friends. Today would be a great day for smell-o-vision. So that way I could have you smell the flowers, and that way I could have you guys smell this food around here.
It's got like that sweet brown sugar bourbon smell to it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Ooh, that smells good.
I can smell it from over here.
This is like probably the second time I've cooked asparagus.
Yeah, I got you trained on that though. I'm watching. You did a good job.
I don't know. But this thing, I'm hoping I can fit these two in here.
Paul says, wow, Mel, he got you a bunch of bananas so you don't have to share with the little monkeys. Hey, that's no joke. The kids eat a whole bundle a day, like easily. And oh, I actually did something today. Check this out. Don't mind the cluttered refrigerator because it is what it is. Yeah, it's packed right now. But check it out. So I'm going to actually say, again, huge shout out to my sister-in-law, Roxanne, over at Country Road Cures. She reminded me of these the other day. So these are overnight oats. And essentially you take oatmeal and 1 part milk, 1 part oatmeal. So I did a cup of oatmeal and a cup of milk. And then you see all of that, Paul? Those are those bananas. And then you got peanut butter in there and then also some chocolate chips. And so now when I want breakfast and we're on the go, because we do plan to be very, very busy in the next little bit, as long as the weather plays nice with us, you know, just go in here and grab it and go. I'm trying to get a lot better with kind of like prepping food and having food just kind of set off and into the side, so that way when it's time to eat I can just grab it, but it's still all made and you know, homemade and that kind of a thing. Oh, I do still do Green Chef too. I actually got some Green Chef in here. I'm gonna have some of this here soon, which is great. You guys will see that in an upcoming video near you. But those are great for like, I don't know what to make and I want something healthy and quick and like already assembled sort of. Those are good for that.
In fact, I forgot. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, we're gonna do Green Chef.
We're gonna do a Green Chef on this day.
See, we're trying to get organized in this new year. We're trying to be a lot more organized and productive with like all of the things, but there's so many things, it's easy to forget some things sometimes. So, is that Khaki64? Finally caught one of your lives. Hi, Khaki64. Good to have you. Thankful that you guys are here with us for a very random Saturday evening. Where'd the comments go? They disappeared. They disappeared. There we go. Brooke says, Mal, you know our weather doesn't play nice. I know, you know what?
No, I don't. Every time I turn around, I'm all... Why?
Why?
But it's funny. It's all good.
Well, last year we didn't really hit the rainy season. Like I was looking back.
No, we had a lot more ice than anything, which ice I'd be like, all right, cool, I can break that off and throw it away in chunks, but
yeah,
rain, endless amounts of 5 inches in a matter of 24 hours, it's like, that's a lot of water.
It makes me question whether we should be building a cabin or just an ark. Oh, look at that. It's coming along.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys notice anything different about the little kitchen? Gary and I spent a tremendous amount of time yesterday spick and spanning the basement, and like we moved the couches and we vacuumed and stuff behind them because Luna is very hairy and
My goodness.
There was so much dog hair like behind everything. It was crazy, but we did all the things and we reorganized this little kitchen area just slightly. I got me a nice bread box since I've been making all the breads and stuff lately. And I got some nice jars out and stuff that David gave me for my birthday.
It couldn't help me either, though. I seen one spider and I was like, nope.
Yeah.
My OCD, as soon as I seen a spider, I was like, nope. We gotta start pulling everything away from everything, start cleaning up everything. I'm gonna spray everything.
And he did. He sprayed everything for pest control again. We haven't been seeing anything other than spiders, like no. You know, like cockroaches or any of that stuff, ants, nothing like that. Just spiders every once in a while. And flies. Like, we are still, look at, it's disgusting. The shame. Shame. But country living, you know. I will deal with that to wake up every morning and be here. Like, it's fine. There are some things that suck, though, right?
Yeah.
So, man, these comments just keep going away. Jeannie says, I'm making ham hocks and beans tonight. That sounds delicious. I love beans. I could eat beans like all the time. I have no problem with beans.
For the other side.
Yeah. I did say beans. I was like, make it simple. So now I get to wait and Gary gets to serve me. This is awesome. It's great. It's always great when I don't have to cook dinner and when Gary is...
You're going to get it on the most finest china of them all.
Yeah, the fine china.
You know, paper plates.
Nothing but the best around here. Nothing but the best.
I've got to do dishes or anything else like that. Paper plates. Because then I don't have to do dishes.
Gary, Eunice wants to know, have you tried air compressor to blow off the water on the roof?
I haven't yet. I do have attachments. I haven't really pulled it off or anything. The broom definitely helps out get a lot of it out because it's a push broom and I can get a good sweep off of it and get a lot in just one go. It's like a river flowing off when I do it.
Yeah.
And then when I go back with the mop, it's just really getting it to where it's like spreading it out and then it dries out pretty quick. Around where underneath the joist though, you're a step ahead of me. I was literally thinking about it though, getting the air compressor and getting my nose fitting to where I can get it in there on the crack on the bottom plate and try to push out whatever water's underneath in that bottom plate before we start doing everything. But yeah, there's a lot to it. There was a lot of water up there. It was nuts. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
Gary was up there today while I was doing the editing this morning. So how our day basically went was like this. I woke up this morning. We slept in. Sleeping in is like 7:30 for us. But anyway, we slept in, we got up, started getting the kids together and stuff like that because I knew that they were going to go to my mom's house. And then I went in, started doing the editing, and Gary went outside with the kids, had them do their chores, took care of those chickens. So you guys know they are not standing in, water like this. That was just for that day, and the water was going to keep coming down and keep coming down.
I've already added like 2 layers of hay, and it just kept on adding more and more water to where it was just, I was like, all right, I'm not adding more in there to where I'm going to have to just pull all that out anyway, which I had to do all that today. So.
Yeah, you and
I'm
Julia.
glad I didn't waste it, yeah. Yeah, me and Julia got out there, we got that all cleaned up and taken care of, so.
Yeah, and then after they did that stuff, I was still working on that video, and I heard Gary up on the roof. He was sweeping and mopping. And it's all dry up there now, right, babe? Or dry, I mean dry as we can get it.
It should be completely bone dry, even underneath the bottom plates and everything.
Which is great for us. That means that we're going to be back to work soon.
Yes.
It's exciting. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yes. This month is, we've got a lot planned this month.
We do have a lot planned this month.
So it's going to be a lot of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
It's partly why we're going to enjoy today, and we're going to enjoy this date night, and we're going to still have a good Valentine's Day together. But that will just be early before the kids get home.
Yeah, our Valentine's Day is going to be during the day.
Yes.
Yeah, because kids will be gone at school, and it is a school night and a work night for us. And
I do want to be able to spend that time with us. It is important. We all need to be able to have a good, beautiful time together, away from everybody as well, but also all together as a family. So it's important that we have those times, and I'm happy about it. it's going to be a beautiful day today.
Yeah.
It's been a great day.
Today was a very good day. It was kind of a shame that I had to spend so much time, you know, doing the computer work and the other stuff. But at the same time, it's all good. It's all good. But tomorrow is going to be a beautiful day as well. Nice and bright and sunshiny. And Monday, too. But then, dun-da-da-da, more rain.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to try to get some stuff done tomorrow morning. But tomorrow afternoon, we're actually going to go to Come On Mountain. Yeah.
I'm going to try to get a little bit done tomorrow in the morning. I'm going
Yeah.
to try to as much as possible.
Yeah.
But that's partly where we're saying we're going to be trying to do a lot of everything.
We're trying to...
Jumping from one to another to another to another.
We're trying to take advantage of the good days, right? So
Correct.
right now we're in this season where we had a bunch of snow and then we had a bunch of ice and now we had a bunch of rain. And so we really have to work when the weather is sunshiny, you know? If it's not, then we can't. And when it is, we have to be ready to, and we have to be able to, and we got to get out there and get it. So,
yeah, which is the biggest part on why we're trying to dry in the top part and get the roof in. And it's just weather's not working with us. It's going to be crazy here the next couple of months, though. Like, that's springtime, and we all knew it.
I see your question, Paul. Actually, Gary, I'm going to hold on to this. I do like it. Thank you very much. I actually just put it on the other day, and it's starting to form itself. I was just wearing. I took it off last night. The bracelet. I'm going to go get it. Here, hold this, Gary. So I got to go to our room really quick.
Well, I got to check this stuff, too.
Yeah. I'm going to show everybody. Thank you for it. I'm going to bring it right back. It's very cute.
I'm going to show you guys what I'm dealing with real quick while she's grabbing that. I think this is switching around. Is that going to switch it around? Ah, okay. I switched it around.
Figuring it out, baby?
A little bit. I think these are done. I don't know.
You know how I tell?
I don't know.
Well, one, they're soft, so that's good, because I don't like it when they're too crunchy. Two, if you could just stab it with a fork like that, they're done. These are done.
Okay.
They're done.
Sweet. And
Yum. Thanks, babe.
so it's got 4 more seconds on that. Beans are done. Everything's done then. Let's check these. Alright, here, I'm going to give you that.
Ooh, those look like perfect, too. Perfect. They even got those little sear marks on them.
Dang, that thing don't even want to fit on the plate.
Okay, so I did get, I want to say thank you so much to, I think it's Khaki64. It could be Casey, but I believe it's Khaki64. I got it, and it looks so cute. I love it so much. It says, I don't know if you could see it in the light, but it says, "Keep life simple." And it's leather. It's a leather strap, and it's got our green color that we use all the time, and it's black, and it looks perfect. Thank you so much. I really love it. I had to take it and get it all soaking wet so that way the leather would bend a little bit more. But now that I've done that and it's kind of molding to my wrist, I'm able to wear it. So you'll be seeing that in some of my my videos. So thank you for sending it to me. Oh, I am smelling this up. Oh, and I loved your letter too, honey. I read it. And I can relate to you so much on so many different levels. Thank you for sending that to me. And it wasn't, I know between the two of us and whatnot, just so you know, you weren't oversharing. You were just right. Appreciate it. Let's see here. We got some food going on, guys. Ooh.
Pick your steak, pick your plate.
Oh, I get my pick? I actually want this one. I actually want that one. That one's all me.
You want this one?
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, food so much, I get 2 plates.
What pick? Which one? What one?
Which one of those?
Of those do you
I'll
want?
do that one.
You
Smaller
want this one?
Yeah, smaller one. Fine china, my friends. Fine china.
There you go. Here.
Ooh. You're too good to me.
You get a real knife.
A real knife, though?
Because it's a steak.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm going to set you guys down. I hope that you guys don't mind if we talk with our mouth full. I will answer some questions with you guys. And I'm going to ask for your guys' help towards the end of this because it is date night and we haven't a clue as to what movie to watch, but we have all the streaming stuff that we need. So I'm sure whatever suggestion that you have, we'll probably be able to find it on the internet and be able to watch it. So any suggestions are highly appreciated.
Well, the question is for me, did I cook fine enough?
Yeah, did you? Yours
I know
should
yours.
be.
I know yours will be probably closer to what
Trying to get the comments to not stop going away. Whenever you do a live chat on your phone, the comments come up and then they go away, and then they come back up and then they go away.
That looks good to me.
Paul says, "Wow, Mel, I seen that fine china and the crystal glass too. You like that Walmart brand crystal glass? It's got sparkling water in there."
Mm-hmm.
A little lemon flavor there for you, Paul. Watch 1924. Is 1924 the 17, no, not 17, the 1886 Yellowstone? Is it like the Yellowstone part of that?
I think that's 1923. Or
I don't know, because
Or
I
is
know
that
that they have
1924?
they have Yellowstone, and then they have I think it's 1883, and then they have another one. And we did watch a couple episodes of it, but for some reason we didn't watch everything.
Let's see.
I don't know. I'm kind of looking for more of a movie, though. I'm kind of more in a movie. We do the thing where we binge out and we watch, TV series, which I don't know if I should even tell you guys that I like the show, but I will. Has anybody else on here seen the show You? It's just called You. Am I outing myself right now? Oh, I love that show. Anyway, it's really sick and twisted, and
we're into some weird.
Some weird stuff. All right, when it comes
Like
down
Black
to
Mirror. Oh
Black Mirror
goodness,
is a great
dude.
show too.
That's a European one.
It is.
Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
Thanks to you guys over there. That's a
But
holy moly, that one we got hooked on.
They just put out another, I guess 5 episodes, part season 4. It's like 5 episodes, part 1 of season 4, and they just put it out of You. And during all of this rain, during our really rainy day yesterday when we were cleaning the house before we lost power, we watched those. We started putting it on in the background. We were watching it while we were doing the house chores and stuff. And man, that show, it's a great show. It's a little creepy, but it's good.
Top Gun Maverick.
We saw Maverick in theaters. We did see that one. That one's a good one.
That was one of those ones that we were like, we got to see that in theaters.
This steak is perfect. Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, boy. I'm sorry we're sitting here talking with our mouth full, but just pretend you guys are at the dinner table with me and Gary.
Ninja, right?
Uh-huh.
It's that Ninja, though. That Ninja cooks it pretty freaking right on.
In like 10 minutes, too.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. 12 Stones Ranch. My friend was a part of the 1883 production team. That's awesome. That's really cool.
That's super awesome.
Big guy's wifey. Y'all are home alone. Put on some 50 Shades of Grey. So
I don't really like that.
I seen it, and I mean, like,
that was a little too much, I feel like, but
I like my violence, and I like my I can't say the word because, YouTube and stuff, and I like my adult time type shows, of course, but I'm not sure if I like them mixed together in that fashion. Yeah. And if you don't know what we're talking about,
there's certain ones where it's like, like Game of Thrones. It's good, really, really good.
Game of Thrones was awesome.
But I don't know, like
there's certain scenes in there that that it's just like, I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know if I like that.
Exactly.
But it doesn't cancel out the entire show. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But where that's like a lot of the whole movie. Some people like that stuff, and no shade. If you love it, you love it. If you don't, you don't. It's all good.
Yeah.
Let's see. What's for dinner? 12 Stones is asking. Well, Gary made us some delicious steaks, and he made some asparagus and baked beans.
Which I hope the asparagus is good, babe.
I haven't even tried it yet. I'm still mobbing down on this steak.
Second time I've cooked it, and the first time it was off of your recipe. This is completely off of just random.
And
I just threw seasonings into it and said whatever.
It's perfect. Perfect. Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna try this asparagus. All right.
I
didn't coach him
wanna
on this
see.
one. The only thing that I did is check the tenderness at the end. I didn't do
Yeah,
nothing.
like, I think they're cooked, but I don't know.
And some people like their asparagus really crunchy, like barely steamed. I notice whenever I go out to restaurants and I get asparagus, it's almost raw.
Mm-hmm.
I like mine where you could fold it over and it's softer. Maybe I'm the weird one.
Well, a lot of what it is if you steam a vegetable so much to where it's like mush, you take away the actual nutrients in the vegetable in a sense. So
that's perfect.
You like it?
Yeah, because it's still chewy and it has a little bit of that crunch in there, but it's not like tear your teeth up.
Good.
It's perfectly seasoned. Gary did so good. I got flowers. I got steak. Hi, Teresa. I see you in here. Good to see you. James Azure is wondering, is it still raining out there?
No. Nice, beautiful, sunshiny day today.
Yeah.
I know the video that Melanie put out, it was raining, but that was
recorded a couple days ago. That was recorded over a series of days. That was recorded this week. And that's essentially all that we were able to accomplish, which really wasn't a whole heck of a lot.
No.
There was a lot that happened that we didn't show you guys, but I don't really feel like you guys want to be in the bathroom with me while I scrub the toilet, and clean the shower all off. I mean, maybe you do, but when I'm trying to get that work done, I'm just trying to get it done and get out of there,
Yeah.
So yeah, we did a lot of the domestics and stuff this week. We did some reorganizing and whatnot, but in all reality, it was one of those weeks where it just was raining, flooding, craziness. And it was kept exciting by our good friends over on Come On Mountain and them drifting dreamers, them wild folks over there. David Shirley brought some good family in the company, and I'm happy to know them. Their kids are great. Our kids get along really great. Lissa and Mike are very sweet, genuine people, and we're happy that they're in our circle and I guess like around our basic area, and that David is their uncle, and just how everything's happening for them and stuff. We're really happy for them. I mean, it sucks about the truck for sure, but things can be replaced. Things can be replaced. People can't. And what a hell of a story that they are going to have to carry on. We've got stories from when we first moved out here. We want to tell a story of the tarp. Is that one played out? Have you guys heard the story of the tarp when we first moved out here? Or the story of the fleas before we got smart and got pallets for our decking in between the trailers? I mean, we had to go through some rough times too.
Man.
I mean, when you're coming out to a totally different area and you're setting up and you're living off grid and you're trying to build stuff and you're trying to do other things or whatever, there's a lot of challenges that you have to face. A lot. So, and I know that they're going to get on through it with a big smile and in a very positive and, I guess, continue pledging forward with it. And that's another reason why we like them, because of the positivity and how you ain't going to let, something bring you down kind of a thing. Because that never helps anybody.
No.
Mark wants to know, what are the plans for the other acreage y'all have? I'm assuming you're talking about everything that hasn't been cleared out, all the property that goes up to the mountain. So if you were to look at our, for those that don't know, if you were to look at our property is not super wide, but it's very long. It's a very long rectangle. So in the videos, our property, there's actually 3 different mountain ranges, and the beautiful view that I'm constantly showing and as footage in our videos and stuff. That one has 3 mountain ranges, and the one that's closest to us, our property goes right up to it, to part of it. As of right now, we don't have any plans with Country Road Cure. And again, we all own the property together. It's not just mine and Gary's. Anthony and Roxanne, they own 100% of this property, just as me and Gary own 100% of the property. We all 4 went on it together. So any major clearings or any kind of major construction is something that we have to discuss, the 4 of us together. And as of right now, that we don't have any plans except for to keep it wild. We want to keep it wild, possibly put walking trails and stuff back there. I think that would be really cool, is to have an actual trail where I know if I walk around this one trail, I walked an actual mile or at least a quarter of a mile, so that way I can get some steps in after we're done building and stuff, of course. Right now I'm getting plenty of energy, but yeah, or exercise. Squirrel!
I knew what you meant.
I knew what I meant too.
But yeah, no, I mean, that's basically what we're planning on. We don't want to do too much to the property. We want to keep it as natural as possible.
Yeah.
And that way, if we do want to do something later on, we can do some stuff. But we have some other plans for everything else. Like, there's fencing around the perimeter. I would like to completely go around the perimeter, make sure, check on the fence and mend where we need to and everything else like that.
Yeah, because there are down spots for sure. There's for sure down spots.
Well, with all the creeks that we have, I mean, there's parts where it's probably got washed away.
Oh, I'm sure. We'll see part of the fence like all the way over there. Like, how'd this get here? There is some stuff that we're gonna want to do, just not to the back 40, but just to our terraces, the 3-tiered area.
Yes.
So I want to get a nice garden going for the springtime. We definitely want to make a bigger chicken coop for those chickens. We just barely got chickens. And, you know, we got that small coop, which is great. And I love it. It houses them for now. But, you know, I want them to have a bigger space. I want to have a spot where me and Gary can walk inside there and start getting them to be more personal with us. Right now, I feel like they're just in a cage.
We can't.
And it sucks. I don't like that.
It's like one of the hardest things for me to get inside of that thing. I've got to like almost touch my toes and
yeah. The kids can get in just fine. But I want to definitely have more of a bigger walkabout for them. I want to be able to go in there and hang out with them. I used to do that in Arizona with our other chickens. I used to go into the coop, and I would bring my notebook, and I would just literally sit on the floor in the coop and just write down thoughts and things and plans and hang out with them. Just hang out with the chickens.
We're going to be making plans where we can walk in there fully. All the way around. At the low end, it's got to be at least 6. I'd say at least 6 foot.
That or maybe, I don't know, electric or something.
You know, well,
there's different options.
I'm saying because I'm walking in there, right? I don't want to be having to be.
Oh, the netting,
like this. I want to be at least like at the low end. I want it to be at least 6. I'm 6'4", where it's like I'm still gonna have to touch a little bit, but I'm not gonna have to be like this the whole time. But
I'm sorry, I'm chewing. We're very rude. We're having a eating dinner live, but we love you guys, and this is kind of the time that it is. I see the super chat. Thank you so much. It says All Things Acres. Hello, All Things Acres. Good to see you, and thank you for the super chat. We live in Carson City, Nevada. Big fans. Carson City,
Nevada. We've been there. Very beautiful. We used to live in Nevada, out in the Las Vegas area, and Boulder City. Boulder City was beautiful. Carson City's beautiful too.
Out of the 2 places that we lived in Nevada, between Vegas and Boulder City, I liked Boulder City more because it was just more of that laid-back pace.
Well, it had a lot more greenery.
Trees, which obviously we love, or else we wouldn't be in Arkansas, right? Trees and rain. We wanted it. We got it. Careful what you wish for, right? Larry is asking, you thought about fencing in the acres under the power lines for larger critters like goats and a few head of cattle?
So the cattle aspect, and even
I'm eating dinner. You gotta
certain
go away.
bigger animals, I'm looking more into them, and I'm trying to.
I'm gonna put these guys in the cage really quick. They keep bugging me.
Trying to come and get your food.
Yeah, come on.
You ain't getting there. That food. No.
Come get that.
The cattle and everything else, as much as it's like everything that you research and everything as like somebody that researches into homesteading and doing all this, it's like, yeah, I really want to do this. And then when you start to look at the financial aspects of it and looking at the actual aspects, it gets into okay, how much am I paying for what? Like, I mean, think about the chickens. You know, you go and get chickens, it's $5 per chicken.
If you buy them from Tractor Supply as baby chicks.
Yeah, or even if you bought them from Myers or anywhere else, it's like $3 to $5 a chicken. Plus now you're having to pay for the feed. When you go down to the store and you pay $8 for a whole chicken in a package.
Oh, a butchered one.
So that's where you gotta think about it's
the quality of food that
you're
getting.
But it's the quality of food that you're getting, yes. But it's also, what I'm saying is that you can go to a farmer, right, that has chickens, that he's raising it exactly the way that you want it to be, and a lot of times you can probably work out a deal to where you don't have to house them or feed them, and actually get a better deal aspect at that wise versus anything else.
Chicken might not be the best example.
Well, no, but
what he's directly talking about.
Cattle is one of those things where it's like it's a really, oh my goodness, and the
is cattle.
expense.
We have a couple of neighbors that have cattle, and they raise them for meat, and they are raised for that purpose. And we've talked with a couple of our neighbors, like, hey, can we buy one of them, send it off and get it? And he's like, oh yeah, no problem. So come springtime, that's probably what we're going to do. We would like to get to the point of full self-sustainability, or we make enough of the stuff and then we support our neighbors. Our neighbor might be growing the cow and we buy it off of the neighbor. Same thing with like when we bought the pig from Robertson's Belly Acres. They're friends of ours, and they're not raising these animals for mass consumption. It's not like you guys can just, hey, I want to buy one of your pigs. Maybe, but I don't think so. I don't think that's how they're doing it. Yeah. But we would like to, if we can't grow it, then actually have it be locally grown or homegrown still.
A lot of times, like with the cattle, right, you have to have like say 12 cattle in order to make it even worth it. Mm-hmm. In a sense, before you just go and just find a farmer that's already got 40 head of cattle and just buy a cow from them that's going to be slaughtered for butcher, and like that's where you got to look at the pricing wise of it, and if you know the people and everything else, you can get the product of what you are looking for and how good the beef is and everything else. You can look around, and it's in your community, so that doesn't mean that you have to do it, even if you don't have the land or anything. If you guys are like, hey, I want to support somebody, look around in your community and talk to them, because they will definitely talk to you and let you know what's going on. And it's so that's sort of where we are right now, to where it's like we're still trying to figure out. We definitely are going to be getting goats. We're definitely going to be getting rabbits. We definitely have chickens and all that,
I would like to, this is something in like I would like to have pigs. I've always wanted to have pigs, but I know that pigs smell. They stink really bad. And so, and I want to start out with my starter homestead animals, right? Go with something small, like you start with the chicken, and then you move on to something else like the rabbits and the goats. And then after you master those things and you got that under control and that pretty well good, then you could move on to like pigs, maybe sheep, different animals. But I don't know. I don't know if we'll ever get cows. I don't know if we ever will. It would take a lot. We could use the clearing area and fence it off.
We could.
But I might want to save that spot for
something else. And it's the same thing, the power wise, like, yes, we can use that area, but if we fence off anything, the power company...
go Ridge Life.
The power company could go over there and literally tear up everything that we have underneath the power lines, like if we fenced it off or anything like that. So
so if we can't grow it ourselves, getting it from a neighbor is going to be our best option. Right now, we aren't set up for that. We're still trying to build us a stable place to live. I'm just happy that we're out of the trailer and that we're inside the basement. But essentially, just imagine, friends, you sell everything you own and you move into a little camper and you have nothing. You have no water, no power. Like, you're starting 100% from scratch. There was not even a road. And although we've made huge strides and we've come a whole long way, and I'm proud and I'm not complaining in any way, we're just not fully set up for all of that yet. We still have to finish one thing at a time. And the next big hurdle for us is getting the top upstairs at least dried in, and then we can go in and finish off the inside at whatever pace we're able to.
The biggest thing is drying that in. Once that's dried in, then we can build the garage and get that dried in real quick. It's not going to take long.
Yeah.
And then we can go around and do the decking. so that way we can go around and do the actual exterior side of everything.
I'm giggling because Ridge Life says, "Don't rub it in, SLR, out of the camper." Ha ha. Yeah, and you're starting your whole camper journey right now. I feel for you, but at the same time, it's a struggle that.
It's a struggle I don't want to go back to.
Well,
so,
no,
sorry.
I was gonna say it's a struggle that like it changed me. I think in the best way possible. Yes. I did not go into that trailer and live in it and come out living it as the same person. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like and in all in the best ways. I feel like I kept all the good things. Don't we always feel that way though? But I feel like I kept all the good things and added to that. But it definitely changed me, my perception, it just changed me. And I think the best way.
It would have been a lot different experience if we had slide outs.
Our trailer was itty bitty.
If we had slide outs on our trailer, it would have been a lot different experience. We probably might still be in that trailer.
I might have not been the little violin. Me. I want to live in the basement. Me. Like if the trailer was bigger and could accommodate, for longer, then maybe we would. Who knows? But I just know that I needed to get out of there.
I didn't want to be in this basement just for the fact of what we're dealing with right now.
I know.
With all the water and the rain, and it's just like, man, where it's like, if we weren't living down here, I wouldn't really care. I'd be up there slamming nails around, doing everything else that we need to do. We're done for the day.
In reality, it probably would have the upstairs would have been dried in. Because we wouldn't have ever done any of the insulation. We wouldn't have done any of the electricity. All of those things take time. But here's the flip side of it, though. Like, we didn't know that I was going to get sick. Mm-mm. We didn't know that was going to happen. And that took, like, months away from my ability. I was, like, literally disabled for months.
And we were already months in to this aspect, so...
Yeah. I would have definitely been in the trailer.
It worked out a lot better this way.
Yeah.
For that aspect.
And the kids going to school in the new school year and stuff. It worked out better. It worked out better for our family. But is it ideal? Was it the ideal move to do? Probably not.
Don't do it.
Yeah. Because now we're facing all these challenges that, are our own fault, but it's because we're dealing with life as it's thrown at us, just like everybody else in the world.
However, here's another thing. If we would have said no and built the house and not the basement, it would have cost us 3 times the amount. Because the wood prices were insane at that time.
Oh, I was like, where are you going with this?
I'm just saying, wood prices were insane at that time. So we would have, what we paid so far for all the materials upstairs, it would have been 3 times the amount.
Casey Gal 81, do you still have the camper? We do. It's just kind of with a big tarp around it and tucked off over by the first well by camp. Country Road Cures camper is right over there too. It's just kind of tucked off in a way. It's winterized and it's set over there.
I'm going to drag that thing out, get it all cleaned up, get it ready, and we're going to sell it.
We might be selling that thing in spring.
I'm very adamant on that.
Gary's all, we're selling it. So if anyone's in the market for a camper, come springtime, after we could do some minor repairs to it, nothing major, but I want to repaint on the inside of there. We lived in it for 18 months, so you got little grubby fingerprints everywhere. Mm-hmm. The well water made the bathtub all orange, so I want to spray it and make it nice and clean. It's like a porcelain spray, so I'll just basically go over it again, and so that way
it's up little things,
just little things like that. But everything else mechanically works great.
Kids picked apart the wallpaper thingy on the
cosmetic issues that we would want to revamp before we get it on the market.
But I would like to get rid of it. Because my thing is all that fixing up that I did, I don't want to have it just sitting out here getting screwed up, and then the second I go to use it or anything like that, have to fix it all up again. Mm-hmm. It's one of those things that I don't. We're not using it.
Casey Gal says it would make a great guest house. It would in the short term, but the thing is with trailers, they are maintenance items, right?
If you ain't using it,
You're gonna lose it.
You're gonna lose it.
Yeah,
That's the way that those trailers are made. I mean,
so when in the future,
ugh.
when we have people coming out here and staying and stuff with us, the camp area that we had cleared out that we all lived at, that's not just going to be waste. We do plan, Country Road Cure, and me and Gary and Rox, we all plan on putting something over there for like dry cabins and stuff. And we do have plans to put over by the other well house, like a nice outside shower, maybe a bathroom, like a full-on bathroom, an outside bathroom over there. So that way when we do have like our Freedom Weekend party and we have these big events or whatever that are over here at our place, or if we just ever have a big family gathering, a family reunion or something, right? And we got people pulling in their RVs and their campers and they're setting up tents or whatever. It's a nice parked out campground over there. I'd like to have a nice pergola over there, a picnic table, and so we have plans that we're working out with Anthony and Rox, but nothing is solid right now because both of us are still very busy with finishing our homes and trying to get a stable place. But I think we're all at a good spot now. At least we all have roofs over our head, you know, take showers. We got good sleeping conditions and stuff. But we're not done. And I don't think that we're going to start on that area over there until we can say, you know what? This is not a necessity. We don't have to be so hyper-focused because nothing's going to fall apart or, you know, no money will be wasted if we take a break from this and we go over here to that. So I think that's what we're kind of waiting on before we mess around with the camp.
Yep. But that's also why I don't want to have that trailer just sitting there.
Yeah.
When we could sell it and get it, get it out of our hair.
And that'd be some more jangle in the pocket, you know, to help grease the wheel a little bit if we did sell it.
Hey, if we sold it, we could always go and buy another something that we can go and play with or whatnot. Like
just for camping and like when we have to go over to Ridge Life's and, you know, help him with barn raisins and stuff, we wouldn't be tenting it up because that's probably what we're going to have to do.
One thing that was, like, if I had like one of those pop-up tent trailers.
Those are nice. Those are
like
nice.
you fold it all down and then everything is literally at ground level where you can literally see it with your eyes,
everything's canvas too.
And you can easily tarp it and not have to worry about it and, all that kind of stuff. It's right there.
Yeah.
And it'd just basically be like a tent.
Hi, Brian. I see you. Good to see you, Brian.
That wouldn't be a living aspect. It would be like us going camping or staying over at somebody's place real quick,
Yeah, it would be like, okay, because in this year, we do have plans to go to Tennessee. I don't know when. You guys are going to ask when. I'm going to tell you some plans, and then you guys are going to wonder when. And right now, I can tell you that I don't know. I just know that it's things that we've talked about. We've talked about going over and helping Tim with Ridge Life at some point when he is at that phase where he's going to be calling in the reinforcements. We will be taking a trip to Tennessee and helping him out with whatever he needs help with. There's also going to come a point where, which granted, this we don't have to necessarily stay over for because he's so close, but we will be going over to Come On Mountain, and we are going to be not only taking care of a bunch of trees that he has over there, because the three of us together with those trees were like lumberjacks or something. Who would have known? But we're really good with taking down trees. And then also he has a lot of work that he's going to be working on his actual abandoned cabin over there. Yeah. And so he's got a lot of stuff that he's going to be doing. I don't want to spill any beans, but we're going to be over there helping him with some of that work when that time comes around. He's talked about raising the roof and fixing that one wall, and there's a lot of stuff. And I'm happy that the Drifting Dreamers are over there now, so that way if he ever does get into a pickle, he's not going to be out there with him and Eclipse, help, I've fallen, I can't get up, and like nobody but the trees to hear him. So like thankfully there's somebody else over there for that, but we will all be coming over and helping him out with that too. So there's and like meetups and stuff, like if we wanted to go to a meetup, we would be able to take it and like stay at a campground. It'd be nice.
It'd be nice all around to be able to do that kind of stuff. And like I said, that would be a lot more contained and a lot more smaller to where we could technically put it on Tiny.
Yes, Tiny could pull it
because it wouldn't weigh crap.
Which would be great because Tiny is such a gas saver. Yes. Such a gas saver.
It's also, we could do that, or we could even buy us a pontoon. We have Blue Mountain Lake right there.
Well, that's not until like later.
I know.
But that's definitely not until like way later. Like we're not.
You see how I'm like.
I know.
Like, use ones out here. I'm just saying. Or put it on the marketplace. Trade.
Trade.
I'll trade you this for a pontoon. Come on.
Hey, I like the barter system. That's how it used to be.
No, I know.
There
I'm
ain't
just
nothing
saying,
wrong with
like,
that.
I ain't using it.
So there was another question in here. We're not ignoring you guys. Mackie64 wants to know, have you considered putting in another culvert next to the one that is already there to help with the rainy seasons?
Yeah. We're gonna probably need like 6 of those.
Oh, he's over exaggerating.
No, like
he's over exaggerating. We
need at least 2 of the big ones like that just to somewhat keep up to it. That's the thing. We'll
probably get one though. We're probably get what we need and what we get are 2 different things.
Yes.
We're probably gonna get one.
See if that will keep up.
And hopefully that'll keep up. But again, big property changes, something like another culvert, that would be something that we have to discuss as the 4 of us. 41.36, which again is Country Road Cure and us. We make all of those big decisions that affect everyone. That's a decision that affects everyone. So we're gonna have to come up with something. I think they're on the same board. We're on the same board with it. We just haven't all conversed about it and decided one way or the other what we're going to do yet. We know we have to do something. So we're not gonna let nothing happen. We just haven't fully decided on what yet. And it literally started drying out like today.
Yeah.
You know, power was out all like for a while yesterday. Oh yeah, did we talk about that? I don't know if we did. I repeat myself, but
we did talk about that.
We did talk about that.
But
yeah.
A lot of it,
Which is crazy timing too. We literally just put that thing in because we had all the snow, and then right after the snow, we were like, because during the snowstorm, we did lose power.
Yeah.
And then it was one of those things where it was like, shoot, you know what? We are barely into winter. And we have the rainy season coming up. I remember last year during the rainy season,
quite a bit.
It was, and so we were trying to get ahead of it.
Which there was a lot of down trees when we went to town today.
Mm-hmm.
So
many.
Doesn't surprise me that it went out.
Yeah. Glenda, is there another approach to the property that you can use? No. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope.
Every single way to get into this property has to deal with a big creek. And that creek itself was literally tiny looking, like when we first got here.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, you can go back and look on some of our old videos, too.
Like, the trailer got stuck in there with Smalls and me trying to pull it up the very first time getting up here.
Well, come on.
It wasn't like anything, like it barely had any water, like this much water in there. And it looked like barely any divot right there. I was like, okay. It's, it probably flows.
It's a nice little wet weather creek.
Yeah, it probably flows.
Oh, it flows.
Good. Oh, yeah, no,
it flows.
And then I come to find out, I've talked to a lot of locals out here, and now we understand why they flow the way that they do.
Mm-hmm.
It's there's a lot of levees and a lot of dam ways basically throughout the mountains, and once one gets filled up, it starts going and going, and like things start tripling or going down one way or another, and then once they release those levees, it starts going. And it's a lot of water. And
it sucks because it's a lot of water to come at you at once.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay because the water comes and it goes because it flows.
Yes, because it is levied.
Mm-hmm.
To where it stops a lot of it and slowly starts trickling it out instead of letting it gush out. But
I deleted all the footage of the flood day. No.
Dang.
See if you could use what's it called? It's Ease Us is a file recovery program that I use every once in a while when I have squirrel moments. Here's your sign. Welcome to the squirrel moment.
Ease.
Yeah, it's a program. Ease, E-A-S-E-U-S.
Ease Us.
Yeah, Ease Us. It's a program that I've used before. I believe that's the name of it. I could be squirreling it up, but that's a program that I've used for data recovery when I've lost files, because I have been there and it sucks. That sucks. Let me see really quick, guys. I factory reset my laptop. It's gone. Oh no.
Oh.
I know you have been having issues with the laptop. You could use that. I mean, if it's gone, it's gone. But sometimes you can't. Sometimes they'll be on the memory card from like the camera that you were using. Even if you took it off the camera, it might still be on the camera. Anyway, if you can, you can. If it's lost, it's lost, and that sucks. That sucks. Hey, from Ontario. Hi, Andy from Ontario. Hi, Irene. Good to see you. Hi, Miss Lila. Hi, Karen. Hi, Brooke.
Whoa.
Gary should do a zip line across the creek on Come On Mountain.
Wow, that would be easy.
That'd be super easy.
I should do that for him.
You should.
Just that way.
You should.
That way you can easily get back and forth.
We should put like a little...
Put one going there and one coming back. So that way if you end up, you're like, crap, I can't get over to the other side, then you can at least jump up on there and whee.
Yeah, and wee over and wee back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should.
That would be easy, actually.
Yeah.
I need some either 3/8" cable or 1/2" cable.
I guess we're on a mission for
And
cable.
we can get that going.
I'm trying to look for some more questions if you guys have any, and send us your suggestions for the movie we should watch tonight.
Yes.
We haven't really decided on one yet, and we're gonna be scrolling. So.
What's a good movie?
Yeah, what's a good movie we should watch tonight?
Big movie buffs.
We like the weird. We like the strange and unusual. Neither one of us are super into gore, but at the same time, if it's stuff like The Walking Dead type of gore, then it's okay.
We don't like horror because she doesn't like the gore of it.
Yeah.
Me, I don't like horror because it's always, really? You're going to walk into the dark, scary hallway where that person died alone? Huh, I wonder what's going to happen next. Like, that's why I don't like it, because it's always just like, okay, like you got to be the dumbest person alive. You're gonna walk in there after they just told you not to walk in there. You're gonna walk in there. Okay, I wonder what's gonna happen.
I don't like watching stuff that's too gory. I don't mind some gore, like I don't mind some zombie stuff or whatever. I think that's okay. But when it's
stuff isn't too
excessive, like to me, the Saw movies, which are very popular, I didn't like them just because it was too much for me. I didn't want to. I started watching them and then I was like, that's enough, and I lost interest and didn't want to watch it.
The first one was alright. The second one
was like, okay. It was more suspense. The first one was more suspense.
If it's a suspenseful movie, it's
we love suspense.
Horror movies it's just like, man, it's all been done before. It's always the.
I'm very big into documentaries.
Documentaries, yeah. But
he's all, I watch documentaries like every day.
All the time, to where it's like, there's not a documentary that we haven't seen almost. So it's like, man.
Yeah, but suspenseful movies are good. I don't mind a romance every once in a while, but even those are kind of like the horror movies where it's like, oh, really?
Yeah.
You know?
Same aspect.
Same kind of aspect where it's like the same thing over and over. Oh, you're the small town girl that just moved in the neighborhood, eh? And your car broke down, and the mechanic that you're gonna push away. You know, I mean, it's been done.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that's where it's hard nowadays with these movies. That's partly why we always like to go back and watch the older movies.
Oh, Lila says Gabriel is a must-watch.
Gabriel.
And then Big Guy's wifey says Knives Out is a fun movie.
That was a fun movie.
Is that
the murder mystery one?
That one was funny. Mm-hmm. That one was very funny. Deborah says Saw movies was way too much. Also, Wrong Turn. I didn't even see Wrong Turn. If it's that kind of stuff, then I don't really. It's not my thing.
No.
And I mean, if it's your thing, that's okay. Like, there's no. I just. You know.
Like Squid Games was good.
Squid Games was really good.
It was very gory in certain aspects, but
it was not.
It was that suspenseful, like, oh, what is gonna happen next? Like, are they gonna make it?
Yeah,
like, that's, I don't know. That's
we like that kind of stuff, and we like the Black Mirror type shows, and you know. We just watched. I think that one was a little bit nasty.
That was a little crazy, but at the same time, it's that suspenseful. Like,
it is.
What the heck?
What's gonna happen now?
That was nuts. That was a nutty movie.
Old movie, but hilarious. What About Bob? I love What About Bob.
Yes. That's a good one. Our kids love What About Bob.
Oh, they were talking about that movie just the other day. They were having dinner, and it was just all...
Can we watch it?
I need to watch. Oh, one movie that we watched not too long ago. Into the Wild. That's a very good movie too.
Into the Wild,
A
yeah.
little sad at the end, and it's based off a true story, but that one was a very good movie.
No. With the scene where he gets washed away in the wash.
Yeah.
That was where we lived in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
That was the Triddle wash.
Yeah. Yep.
Pretty nuts.
Hi from Lakeland, Florida. Movie suggestion: Flood.
Flood. I don't know if I've seen Flood.
It's 2007. That's good. I actually sometimes I prefer the older movies. I am a sucker for the old classics.
That was a good one too.
Like I really enjoy watching stuff from the 40s and 50s and stuff. And sometimes Gary's kind of like, "Come on, Mel." And I'm like, "Well, it's a classic. You can't argue with a classic."
Well, a lot of those black and white movies that
I'm a
they
sucker
turned
for
into
it.
the
I'm a
vision
sucker
or
for
the
it.
vision color, or whatever.
It's called Technicolor, babe.
Or
Get
technical,
with the
whatever.
times.
All right, they turned those black and whites into the Technicolor, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
Well, all those movies, those are the movies that my mom watched all the time.
That's why I got along so well with your mom.
I
We'd
know.
sit there and watch movies, and
that's why it's like, to me, it's just like, man,
yeah.
I've seen them all, and it's like they're always on.
Have you seen a Serbian film?
Serbian film.
Yeah, Serbian. But you know what? You guys have given us a couple of West Side Story. That's such a great movie. Have you ever seen West Side Story?
Yeah. That was a really good one.
Hero. Well, what are you eating? I'm eating. I'm a super slow eater. I'm still eating my dinner.
I've finished both my
Gary's
plates
finished both of his, and I'm still eating because I don't stop talking and I'm not paying attention. But it's very good, and I'm just a slow eater in general anyway.
Hey, it's all right. Hey,
like,
as long as you're eating your steak and you're not like not eating it because I cooked it and it's nasty. It's all right.
Come on, it's delicious. No, you know me. I'm a slow eater. Like I'm always the last person. I'm the last person to sit down for dinner, and I'm also the last person to leave the dinner table. It's usually how it goes. But usually I'm the last person to sit down because I'm cooking. Tonight I didn't have to cook. Gary cooked for me.
The Legend of Bogey Creek. So Arkansas legend.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to try that one out.
Yeah,
the Legend of Bogey Creek.
I'm interested in stuff that might be from this area too. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, when we got here, we definitely watched again because we definitely watched it before we moved here and everything.
True Grit.
True Grit.
Yep. We watched that one.
It's all based out of like Fort Smith area and going into Oklahoma and all that.
Mel, please watch Gabriel. I promise you won't be sorry, and it's not a waste of time. I don't think it would be.
No.
We're looking to waste some time tonight. That's why we're live, and we're actually one of the things that Gary and I like to do for date nights, because it's just what some of the things we do. We play board games, and we play cards and stuff. And I challenged Gary. What I challenged you to, baby?
She challenged me to war. So we're gonna have to play some more.
We're gonna be playing some more. You know the card game War, half and half,
and she challenged me to Battleship.
Yeah, so we got 2 games on the lineup for when we're watching this movie, whatever the movie is. But it'll be on and we'll be watching it, but we're gonna be watching it while we play cards and play Battleship. Yeah.
Mindlessly.
Yeah.
Just relaxing.
Yeah, hanging out. Like how we're hanging out with you guys. I appreciate all the movie suggestions. We're definitely gonna have to take a look and see what we could find. We've got most of the streaming services and stuff, so we could pretty much find whatever we want to watch. I mean, when all else fails, either YouTube has it for a premium rental fee or Amazon or whatever. So I mean, like usually no matter what, we can watch whatever we want. I don't like to pay for them all the time, like when it's just to rent them. But sometimes it's not so bad. I've seen movies for rent on YouTube here on this platform, $2.99, which is about the same price you would pay for a Redbox.
Yeah, and you don't have to return it.
Yeah, it's right there. So saving the gas.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about looking at the Redbox before we left Walmart, but I was like, I don't want to come back to town to drop it off.
Carrie says Gabriel about an AI girl that goes lunatic.
Ooh, okay.
See?
Okay.
You perked our interest.
See, now that even perked it even more.
Yeah, now Gary's all, ooh. Let's go watch it. Yeah, so we're definitely gonna.
That sounds like something that we're probably gonna end up watching.
Yeah, I know we're gonna check out. We might end up watching that one tonight. There was that other one. I'm gonna go through the comments on this too. That one about where it's near Arkansas. Irene, enjoy your movie, kiddos. Good night, everyone. Later. Good night, Irene.
Later.
Thank you for hanging with us while we just had a rando live.
Yeah.
This one was a little bit rando, and I wasn't sure if anyone was going to be around. We usually only do live streams on the first Wednesday of every month. And then for a while, I was trying to put them over here on Real Talk, but I think I'm just going to keep the live stream since we're only doing them like scheduled anyway. Once a month, I'm going to do them on Simple Life, so that way all of those people on Simple Life that, they don't miss out on it. I know they might not want to hang out with us on the daily for daily talks and stuff like some of you guys do, and that's okay. Whatever, don't ever feel like, I'm busy and like, you're not hurting our feelings. We appreciate you when you guys can pop in, and if you guys have other things going on, we understand, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So, let me see here really quick. We did get a super chat from Kathleen. Thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Overworks Littlefield. Evening, my friends. Hello, Jamie. Good to see you, honey. And then Deborah, is it still raining there? It's pouring over here.
No, it is nice and beautiful. I've actually got to go out and close up my vents because it is going to be freezing tonight.
Yeah.
It's going to get down to about 30 degrees. So.
It'll be a little chilly, but I got somebody to keep me warm.
Mm-hmm. It's nice and toasty in this house.
It is. It's nice in here. Ever since we got all the insulation up in the ceiling and got it where it needs to go, we should be all right.
The heater's keeping everything good. The dehumidifier's keeping the air nice and toasty and not wet and moist.
Yeah, it's keeping it nice in here. It's very, very nice.
Beautiful. I like it.
But I don't know, we just wanted to pop in today, guys, and hang out with you. I thought I would share some of, what we do, I guess. Not the same normal stuff that you guys do. We're just enjoying a Saturday together. Gary was cooking me some dinner. I got some pretty flowers, and I guess just chit-chatting about the day a little bit. Tomorrow we will be going over to Come On Mountain and hanging out with the Drift and Dreamers with Mr. David, with Anthony and Roxanne and everybody. We're going to get together and have some food and share some good laughs. Monday is going to start another week of work for us. Unfortunately, this week we look like we're going to be getting some more rain coming our way, but Monday should be very beautiful, sunshiny, so we are going to be busting booty on Monday. And we are going to be trying to get a ton of stuff done on Monday. I feel like Monday is going to be an early morning, late evening kind of a day, because it might be one of our only days that we get for this week. What day is it going to be raining, babe? Tuesday,
Wednesday, possibly Thursday.
So it might just be Tuesday and Wednesday, right in the middle of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So we might still get Thursday.
I'm sort of tired of looking at the weather. I'm about to throw my phone and just be like, do what you're going to do. I'll just wake up and I'll see what happens.
Bring it on.
The other day it was saying that it was supposed to be raining, and then it was beautiful, sunny day, and then the other day it was saying it was supposed to be sunny and it was raining. So I'm just like, what in the world is going on here? I don't know.
We just got to do it the old-fashioned way. Wake up, grab our coffee, open our eyes, walk out the door, and find out what the weather's going to be.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah.
But it's getting late.
It is, and we've been rambling on this thing.
Yeah,
so I appreciate you guys for all of the movie suggestions. We're definitely going to take up your suggestions. I'm going to go back through and read some of these comments when we're sitting on the couch here in just a minute and find out what we're going to be having on the background.
We're going to look up that Gabriel.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Check that out. And then that other one.
There was that other one.
I'm trying to remember. It was
I know, it's
Arkansas
in here,
movie.
though.
It's in there.
If you're still in the comment section, comment it again. You said it was from Arkansas.
That's something with a G.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna have to go check those things out and see what we can find.
We can always just type in Arkansas movies on Google too.
But we're gonna be back on Real Talk. This was a total surprise for us. I just was like, you know what? Let's hang out with some people. We felt like being social.
Bogey Creek. That's what. Legend of Bogey Creek.
The Legend of Bogey. Thank you, Dog Catcher. Appreciate that. So Gabriel and the Legend of Bogey Creek. Those are our top two that piqued our interest big time. Not that any of the other ones were great suggestions too, but those were the ones that we were kind of vibing with tonight.
Yes.
So we will definitely have to check those out and enjoy our evening, play some games, get some good rest in, enjoy the quiet while the kids are at grandma's. And tomorrow will be another good day. So we'll recap with you guys all about it on Monday. Lucy, stop it. Lucy's over here just like barking at the cat.
The cat's at the door.
Cat wants to come in. I'm going to let the kitty in. So we're going to get out of here, guys. I want to say thank you for hanging out with us, and it's a good night. I hope you guys are having a great weekend.
Oh, yes.
We'll be back on Real Talk on Monday morning. I'll be back on Simple Life with another video. Probably not until Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, because we're working with the weather and trying to fit it in as we can get it in. Thank you for being patient and working with us. We appreciate you guys. But, yeah. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We're going to go. I'm so bad at goodbyes. So bad at goodbyes. But we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Take it easy, guys.
Hope you have a good one, guys.
We'll catch you on the next one.
Bye, you guys.
Later.